Hello everyone, we're going to take a look at Unit 5.5a, converting scientific notation to standard notation. So scientific notation always has a non-zero digit here on the left, just one, and then however many places of precision on the right. And standard format is that number, like in this case 6.68 times 10 to a certain exponent, and that exponent can either be positive or negative depending on whether the number it represents is big or small, bigger or smaller than it looks here. The reason for scientific notation is that you can work with a set of numbers that are smaller, very small. You can take off all the zeros if you are like an astronomer or you work at NASA and you've got lots of very big numbers, lots of very small numbers. You can keep track of all the zeros or the places, how many places it is from zero with this unit here, and then just work with smaller numbers. So it's easier to multiply a 3-digit number times another 3-digit number than it is to have maybe a 15-digit number and a 7-digit number that you're multiplying together, when you can just add the two numbers on the end or combine the two exponents in your final answer. So what we're going to do is convert this number, 6.68 times 10 to the 6th, into standard notation, which is how you would write a normal number. So let's go to the tablet and see what we need to do. So 10 to the 6th is 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Was that 6? 10 times itself 6 times. And one thing you can think about this as this number is how many zeros you need after the 1. So it's going to be a 1 with 6 zeros. So let's write it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we put in the commas to make it easier, we see that 10 to the 6th is actually 1 million. So what we're doing is we're multiplying 6.68 times 1 million. 6.68 times 1 million. And I think you all know the shortcut. When you multiply by 10 or 100, you can add a 0. So in this case, because we have decimal places, instead of just adding zeros, we're going to think of it as adding decimal places. So let's write down 6.68, and we have to add 6 decimal places, which are contained in this 6 or represented by this 6. So what we need to do is start at the decimal point here, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the decimal point will now be in this position, and then we need to add numbers. We need to add zeros as placeholders. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 1 in each place. So ultimately we moved the decimal point 6 places to the right, which makes a much larger number than it looked like here. So when this number is positive, the exponent's positive, the number is going to get bigger than it looks here. So 6.680000 became 6,680,000. So let's write this out. 6,680,000. So we just took this decimal point, moved it 6 places to the right, and we used zeros to fill in where there weren't other numbers. So we'll learn about a concept called significant digits. And so these are the significant digits, and then the zeros that we're just filling in their placeholders so that this becomes 6,680,000. So 6.68 times 1 million becomes 6,680,000. This is our answer. This is what your worksheet would look like when you turn it in through Canvas. And let's go back to WAMAP and see what it thinks of our answer. So you don't have to put commas in your answer, but it may help prevent mistakes. So I would suggest using everything you can do to avoid errors, like for these tests. You want to get through the math, get on to the next level. So let's submit our answer here. Okay, so we got that one right. You can try a similar question or try question 2, which should be a little more challenging. It could be negative, so which means the decimal point will move to the other direction. Anyway, give this one a try and see how you do. If you get stuck, hit that message instructor link, and I'll try to get back to you within 24 hours.